Patrick.
Britt?
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Cool. Why are you doing great?
Because I just got a vasectomy last week.
Cool. That's pretty rad. You know who else has a vasectomy?
Who?
Oh, me.
What?
Yeah, brother.
Hells yeah.
Yeah. So
We're the first. So what? We're the first.
I think we might be the first amab fully spermless Star Trek podcast.
I love that.
At least with more than one host.
You should definitely be putting that in any sort of like promotions or anything.
I think so. I think that's how I'm going to advertise us for now. It's like, hey fans, we can breed you, no strings attached, baby.
We should just like
This
have
is
that
the
on
new
a
breeding fetish Star Trek podcast.
have that on a shirt. They can't get us for that one, Paramount.
I was actually thinking of making a shirt with just like a big gun on it, with like the flag coming out that says like bang, and it says "I love shooting blanks."
Oh, that's good.
I think that could be kind of a fun shirt. Yeah. Yeah.
And then on the back, the first AMAB fully spermless Star Trek podcast.
Soy Trek.
Soy Trek.
Go listen.
Go
and then
listen.
a URL.
Because I think we could probably still put Star Trek, the word Star Trek, or you can maybe put
I'm not gonna take that chance, baby.
put like an asterisk where the T is or something.
Oh yeah. Money sign Tar Trek.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
money sign Star Trek. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, money sign Tar Trek is what it is.
Yeah, money sign Tar Trek.
Tar Trek.
Breaking no rules.
We're an Armus podcast now. Armus. You suck and I dislike you. I have so much hate inside.
Except now Armus is just made of seminal fluid.
Oh,
and not
yeah, and not like black, like disease, like curdled cum anymore.
Yeah.
Curdled cum. There's an idea. I guess you can curdle basically anything with like a protein in it, right?
Okay.
And so like that's what happened with milk is like the milk curdles and like the protein burns and
So you're
and
talking about
creates-
having cum curds.
I'm not talking about. Give me some of that semen poutine. Thank you very much.
You go down to Beecher's and get some cum curds.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call them, cummerds.
Merds. That sounds like a slur, brother.
It does. Yeah. Oh, geez.
So yeah, we're gonna get like a Kurdish action union on our asses now. And
Yeah.
it'll be good press. Don't worry about
It'll
it.
be good press.
Yeah, it'll give us a name, and
Yeah.
we'll get a bunch of alt-right people to start listening to us. It'll be great.
If the first AMAB fully spermless Star Trek podcast doesn't give us enough traction.
Yeah. So, you wanna talk about your balls getting snippy-dippy-doo?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we're both in two different stages of it. Where where you've had it for several months now. Right?
Yeah. Maybe I should start off with my experience
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
and,
you're experiencing the full gamut of.
I've gone through the complete process as
Yeah.
long as something wild from nature doesn't happen.
Yes.
So, it's weird how this kind of came about for me. So, the story begins. I've been thinking about getting a vasectomy for years. And
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Like, I literally, since I was like 24, 25 years old, I was like, oh, I'm going to get a vasectomy. I just like never really got down to it. And I don't know why. It's something I've always wanted and something I've always advocated for is like, people getting vasectomies, especially if they have, a lot of sex and like not putting the burden of,
birth control
on women and people with uteruses and shit. Like that
can get pregnant.
Yeah, that fucking hey baby. Yeah. So
typically there's a lot of side effects associated with that form of birth control, whereas
right, exactly. Vasectomies it like hurts for a while and that's it. Yeah. Sometimes the vasectomy can like reverse itself in very, very rare conditions.
Oh, wow.
But they check you after a few months to make sure that you have no semen left. And if that's the case, then yeah, I mean, they take out a piece of your vas deferens.
Yeah, because I guess we should probably describe what it is.
Yeah,
for people who don't know.
yeah. So a vasectomy, basically what it does is there's two tubes. They go from your balls into the rest of your dick in order to ejaculate sperm, right? And those are called the vas deferens. And so basically what happens is the procedure is, I guess my experience was at least, you go in. Sometimes they offer you drugs or anesthetic of some sort. I just asked for the local anesthetic.
That's what I got.
Yeah, they offered me like Valium or something, and I'm like, no, I'm going to be driving home. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine.
You told me that, and I was waiting for it. They never offered me any Valium.
That sucks.
I know. I was just like, oh man.
Oh, I don't get to feel nothing.
Yeah, I just wanted to feel a little fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, have you taken Valium before?
I have not.
I mean, it's something. It makes you feel like, I don't know, fuzzy. The whole, everything's like fuzzy. Everything's like lo-fi. It's weird. I don't know. Wouldn't recommend. Not the best drug. But so I decided to not go with Valium because I'm driving and I don't like Valium.
Yeah.
If they offered me a cool drug, I would have taken it. If they would have said like, "Hey, here's a Percocet," I would have been like,
I'm surprised they allowed you to drive home yourself. Like they wouldn't let me.
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, they were like, you have to take rideshare or have someone drive you.
No, I was like, well, I parked. Yeah, I'm gonna ride home. And they're like, okay.
Huh.
I don't know. My Kaiser Permanente has always been super fucking cool with me.
Yeah.
Like I've always enjoyed their services. They're super low cost to me. My thing cost $30 out the door.
Oh, hells yeah.
I haven't paid for a single more cent for it. It was great. So
do you have to pay for the semen testing?
No.
Oh, awesome.
That was just a lab test that was included with the procedure.
I have to go somewhere separate for mine.
Oh, that sucks, brother. Yeah. So yeah, I went in. It was like 8:30 in the morning. Get me checked in. Doctor comes around at like, the nurse comes and brings me in at like 8:40 or something like that. They were a few minutes late. No big deal. I go and wait in a room for maybe like 10-20 minutes, and the medical assistant, I think, explains the procedure for the most part. And how they explain it was, okay, we're going to first we're going to inject some local anesthetic into your scrotum. Yeah. And then we're going to, after a few minutes, cut 2 incisions near where we can feel your vas deferens is. And we're going to take out the vas deferens and take it out from that opening, the 2 sides of it, and snip the 2 sides, and then snip an additional piece off of one of the sides. And then we're going to cauterize them. And so there will be a slight smell of burning flesh. And it's not weird to get hungry.
Also, burning flesh smells just like burning hair. So if you ever want to know what that smell is, just cut a little piece of hair off.
Kind of, it smells like charred meat, like meat charred over a fire or something, kind of. And then after they do that, they take off the additional pieces of the vas deferens and they cauterize both ends, and then they stuff everything back inside, and then they sew it up with just 2 stitches each. And
I didn't get any stitches.
You didn't get any stitches? Oh, did they cauterize that?
No, they just left it open.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow, we had...
Interesting.
Kind of worried about mine now. I mean, I guess I did go to a guy behind an alley.
I'm kind of worried about you now. You went to a guy called motherfucking Dr. Snip. Of course you should be worried about yourself.
Yeah, probably. No, he said he does 20 a day.
He does 20 a day.
20 a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I got blood in my underwear because, it's just like you just put a piece of gauze and I just pulled up my shorts.
Pulled up your trowel?
Yeah. Yeah, just held that piece of gauze there and no tape or anything.
Okay. I mean, how is it healing? Is it healing all right? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Like you feel like the scrotum's like closed up and stuff. Nothing's like hanging out or anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I did take a look at the hole, yeah.
You took a look at the hole.
Yeah.
Is the hole still there? Is it still a hole?
I think it grew together. Yeah.
It grew together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's no longer bleeding. I only had a little bit of blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have any blood.
No, probably not.
Yeah. But also, what are you doing with underwear you can see blood on? You got to get dark underpants, man.
I mean, I did. Like, I changed it to like a tighter pair, which was kind of like a lighter color, and like it had sort of like a white lining inside. So yeah, I was able to when I was finally able to change my underwear because like I just kind of kept it on for the first day.
Yeah.
Like the next day, I was just like, because he's like, "Don't take a shower." I'm like, "All right," and yeah. And
So take a shower.
Also, I'm pretty sure he tied my vas deferens in a knot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did he do it like with his tongue, like a cherry stem or something? Like, let me show you a trick here, baby.
He was pretty generous with the all the sanitation stuff. Like he just rubbed all that sanitation gel all over my crotch.
Oh, like the iodine stuff?
Yeah, he rubbed it all over there. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he just kept going. I was just like, damn, I think it's sanitized now. He just is like, no, not yet. Not yet.
We're going to make it extra sanitary for daddy.
Did your doctor offer to show you your vas deferens?
Yeah.
Oh, did you take a look?
Yeah. Yeah, it was interesting.
Oh, I refused. I was like, no, thank you.
No, and they offered to let me like watch the thing too because I was like sober.
Were you up? Were you sitting upright?
Yeah, for the most part. I was at like an angle, but yeah, I kind of saw like at least like her hands and what was going on.
See, I couldn't see anything because I was laying flat on my back.
Yeah,
and like he's offered to let me like get up. I did look up because he's like after I refused to see my vas deferens because I didn't want to see that. I don't like because like there was a guy who I was kind of late getting to my appointment because there was a guy who was like white as a sheet inside the room.
Oh no!
Because I guess he something happened and it took him a minute to like get up and they're like, oh, looks like you had some life back in you, and he's just like, yeah, he looked like he was coming back from war or something.
I seen some shit, brother.
I seen some shit.
I've been places you wouldn't understand, man.
That's why when I was offered to show me my vas deferens, I was like, no, thank you. I'm not trying to get sick. But he did have to show me. He's like, all right, well, I do need to show you the hole that's in your scrotum now. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I got
hole in your scrotum. Didn't sew it up. Hope nothing falls out. Didn't sew it up.
There's a hole in your scrotum. Hope nothing falls out.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit of a hole. It's just like, but he did like open it so I could see inside of it. And I was like, cool. So
Okay.
kind of spread it open with its fingers.
He did.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure this guy was a doctor? Because I don't know, brother. Everything you say leads me down a different thought.
All right, so let's go over the tools that doctors use when they do vasectomies. So they use like the top of a metal can to make the initial incision in your scrotum,
and a tool he calls Dr. Snip.
Dr. Snip, which
And
is just
refers to in the third person.
which is just a pair of electrical pliers. Now here comes Dr. Snips.
The fair diagonal cutters for cutting wires.
All right, I think it's all done. He's just stripping.
Gotta tie it in a knot with my tongue, and we're good to go.
All right,
I'll show you the. Don't forget. I gotta show you the hole.
I learned this trick in the army.
Doctors hate him.
Doctors hate him.
Let him show you this one trick he learned in the army that'll change your life.
Well, he wasn't in the army. He said he hung out by the army base.
Oh yeah. I hung out by the docks. I knew a couple sailors.
I deal with all the sailors that come in.
Yeah. Bright-eyed young boys,
Maybe I should look up some. I probably should have done this initially, but I probably should have looked up some customer reviews of Dr. Sniff before going there.
I love how like. I mean, how did you find Dr. Snip? Tell me your like what you searched for on the internet.
I searched vasectomy clinic. I was trying to find the guy who did the hypo spray because initially, like when like I've also like been looking for years to do a vasectomy, but you know, that's one thing, they don't do them on people in their 20s typically.
Right.
Like, I know you said you were 24. Like, they're very against doing that to people in their 20s.
Like, oh, you're gonna change your mind.
Yeah, you're gonna change your mind. Because also, and also I think in some places also men can't get them unless they already have 2 children.
That sucks.
Yeah, it's like, depends on where you live. I mean, you know, even I think in Washington State we have like weird rules where even like women can't get a hysterectomy unless they have like 2 children and get husband's permission, which is really fucked up. That's why I think all men, you know, or like sperm making people should get a vasectomy. Honestly,
Get a snip.
Get a snip because
Go to Dr. Snip.
Go to Dr. Snip.
Let him show you the hole.
let him show you your hole, and let him use a rusty can of a soup lid of a soup can to make an incision. But
It was cream of mushroom. I was making a casserole. See.
I lost a mushroom. That might come out in your cum. All right.
Yeah, so blood in your cum, fine. Mushroom in your cum, fine. Blood in your urine, give me a call. Not me, actually. I'm not that kind of doctor. Not really any kind of doctor, but you know.
Yeah, you can only reach me on that pay phone over there, and I only sometimes answer. Okay, Dr. Snip. Dr. Snip does sound like guy just hangs out in an alley. It's
Yeah.
I
was concerned when you're like, I'm going to Dr. Snip. I'm like, no way.
No way.
I mean, I'm going to let you make your own decisions and actually, in a way, encourage you to go because I knew it would be funny.
It would be. That's why I think I did it mostly for the experience.
Yeah, for the lulz.
For the lulz, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing with my internal organs, but, you know, if I could get a laugh or 2 out of it.
I mean, he was quick. Like he did, I think, 3 vasectomies before me. And because like there was a couple other guys, or two vasectomies ahead of me, and because like these 2 other guys were ahead, and one guy came with his girlfriend, and he was able to bring his girlfriend in to watch. Like she was like, "Can I watch, please?" And he's like, "Yeah, of course." I was like, "Oh man," but like no, he brought me in. They explained it. I'm like, "Let's do this," and yeah, he just like did the local, just hit me gave me extra hits in the scrotum with the anesthetic because I kept feeling it, and yeah, he said he tied it in a knot, cauterized it, and put in a blocker or something, and then put them all back in there.
Yeah. Okay. Was it? I'm gonna read some reviews.
Oh,
from Google on this.
Is there any 1-star reviews?
Not that I know of. Let me see here.
I'll say so. They're all good.
They're mostly good, yeah.
Hells yeah. So
like it's he's only got like it's all 5s for the most part. He's got a 4.9 out of 435 reviews, which is really good.
Oh fuck yeah! See, I went to he's also in a rich part of Seattle. That's why.
Okay.
That's why when I had a
let's read some of these. Though.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, so Matt Bush says Dr. Snip team was very pleasant and efficient and made the experience easy and informed. These nuts were in good hands. He nutsed us. He nutsed us.
Yeah.
Damn. Next we got Sam says mild pain lasted about 2 to 3 weeks, not 1 week as advertised. Other than that, great customer service. Would go again. It can last longer. Yeah. We got Team 2TO LLC says, in and out and taken care of before you know it. Ask for Dr. Klotz, one of the most laid back and easygoing doctors.
I didn't have him. I had I think Kelly Smith, I think his name was.
Cool dude for sure. He is very thorough with the procedure as it's happening. Probably shows you the holes as well. 10-10, get it done after you're done having kids.
Or so you don't have any at all.
Yeah, that too.
I think we're both in that camp where we do not want to make any children. Because that's the thing I think we should mention is like vasectomies, 100% effective for until you choose to reverse it, because they are 100% reversible. If you do change your mind later on down the line, I'm not sure if if it would be like more or less or whatever, but. Imagining it's probably more, because I think there's more to reversing a vasectomy than there is doing one.
Yeah.
But
there is. It's a vasectomy microsurgery that they have to do.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably have to put you under for that.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's local anesthetic, so you're totally conscious while getting your balls worked on.
Getting your balls worked on.
Yeah, but it was fun. Like when he was doing it, I do feel. I don't know about you, but I felt some pressure a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
and but
you get that when it's just local anesthetic doesn't numb all pain. It just numbs the feeling of nerve endings.
Yeah. We were holding a conversation while he was doing it.
What'd you talk about?
He was just asking general things. Asking what I do.
What'd you tell him?
I'm a welder, and he's like, well, don't go. He was very insistent that I don't go to work.
Yeah.
And I kind of went to work this week. I'm sorry. I'm a little guy. But,
damn, dude. You fucking disrespected the doctor.
You disrespected the doctor. Well, he was just like, they did give me a light work slip, and they were just like, all right, well, you do make sure you don't lift or do anything. And so that light work slip did get me out of having to push or lift anything this week.
Does it get you out of glory hole duty at work?
No. There's no heavy lifting involved with that technically, unless you get the big old heavy dong.
Damn, that
heavy dong. But yeah, for me, I just went in. He did it very quickly. It was I think he said 30 minutes. It probably was around that time. It just felt like 10 minutes. He's in and out. He was like, burp, burp, all right, and there you go. And he's just like, whenever you feel like getting up, get up, and we'll make sure, and you call your ride share, because I had to take an Uber there. Right. And yeah, that
was probably the most expensive part of the process.
Honestly, yeah. Jesus Christ, I haven't taken an Uber in so long, and they're so expensive now. Oh. Yeah, so that was a little pricey, but what can you do? Especially it was I think I got it done on a Friday.
You could ask a friend for a ride. I could have given you a ride.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Got a roommate. Could have given you a ride, maybe.
Nah.
Nah. Okay. I don't know. Hit a brother up. We'll hook you up.
It's true. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's been like, pick me up. But yeah, it was a pretty fast process. But yeah, lately just been having to deal with the scrotum pain mostly.
Scrotum pain.
Yeah. It wasn't that painful because when I went into work, pretty much all the guys I work with are very curious about it. Yeah. I got a lot of questions.
They got a lot of questions about your balls at work.
They did, yeah.
So, pardon me, Patrick. I just wanted to talk about your balls.
My one boss in particular was very interested because I think he's probably considering himself. And so he was shocked to know that, oh, yeah, it's totally reversible. And he was just like, really? So I think...
Oh, he's probably gonna come back and be like, "I got a light work slip."
Yeah, I got a light
on
work
Monday.
Slip. Yeah, yeah. I told him you should do it. You're curious. He seemed really into it. But it was funny. I got asked multiple times if there was any pee in my blood.
Yeah,
and I was just like, no. So
you mean blood in your pee?
Yeah.
You said pee in my blood.
Oh no, yeah, that's right.
Which would have been weird.
Blood in my pee.
Yeah, you should be like, oh. I'm a piss boy for life. These colors don't run. There's pee in my soul and pee in my blood.
Yeah, they asked me if there was blood in my pee, which I said no, which made me wonder if they knew where the vasectomy actually takes place. So either they think it takes place, they do the vasectomy inside your dick, or there's pee is stored in the balls.
Pee is stored in the balls.
So yeah, I think enough people think it, so it just became a fact. Yes, pee is stored in your balls.
Yeah,
but what I guess one possible side effect is blood in your cum.
Yeah, you can cum blood for sure.
You can cum blood after
like the Cannibal Corpse song.
Yeah, after the Cannibal Corpse song. Yeah. You can.
That's how the doctor addressed it. He's like, "Oh, one more thing. You know the Cannibal Corpse song, I Cum Blood? That could happen to you."
Also, I'm legally required by the state to make you listen to this song before we do the procedure.
Also, if you want to listen to Hammer Smash Faced after, I'm always down for some Cannibal.
I'm totally fucking down.
Always fucking down for some Cannibal Corpse, brother.
Yeah. But yeah, we went over the side effects, which is temporary side effects, because you have to, it's not immediately success. You immediately stop producing sperm. You have to wait 8 weeks, or as you said, 30 ejaculations.
Sure.
And
How, on the average week, how many ejaculations would you say you have?
I guess it depends. Just
Or
time.
the adult diapers? Depends.
Yeah, the adult diapers, yes.
Yeah, depends.
Well, I could say that I'm probably going to try to get them all out of the way as fast as possible. Just put it that way. Like I haven't started cleaning the pipes yet because it's still pretty painful down there.
Right.
And
You're not supposed to, at least for a week.
And I'm terrified of doing it.
Some places say 2 weeks, and so
I might actually do 2 weeks.
So personally, the first time I blew a load after was like, ow.
It was ow.
It was painful, brother.
Where? Like where in particular? Where's the pain? Was it in your testicles or?
Yeah, kind of in the testicles. Yeah, that area. It was just like, I don't know, and like it kind of hurt all through the dick too. Like the whole unit.
Oh wow.
Burned like a fire. I mean, maybe that was just because it had been like almost 2 weeks since I had actually came.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like
See, that makes me wish I jerked off before the procedure. I thought I was going to have to provide a sample before they provided the vasectomy.
No.
And so, yeah.
You can choose to do that, but that's a lot of extra money.
Interesting.
To save your sperm.
Oh, not to save it. I just thought they needed to inspect it or something.
What for?
I don't know. See if I'm actually producing sperm. I don't know. Some people are sterile.
Yeah, they're still going to take your money and do the procedure on you.
Yeah.
They don't care if you're sterile or not. You want a vasectomy.
That's true. Yeah.
Because even people who are mostly sterile from their sperm count can still produce a kid.
Yeah, I just didn't know. So I was just like, well, might as well just like save that. And But yeah. No, yeah, they said like, well, like, it's funny, like I saved my my paper. The nurse was like, make sure she wrote like, all right, you need to wait 8 to 12 weeks and have 15 to 20 ejacs, and then you'll be sperm free. 15
to 20, they said. They told me 30 ejaculations before my pipes are all cleaned out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'll do 15. Maybe I'll do 20, and then I'll do the test.
No, you should do like a lot more than that.
All right, I'll do 30.
Yeah. You ever encourage your friends to masturbate more on a broadcast you're gonna put out to the world?
Yeah.
Hey, bud, for you should give yourself an extra 10 spanks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, be nice to yourself,
and also, just to make sure. Because we got different information.
Yeah, we did.
But your guy showed you the holes in your balls.
He did show me the hole in my ball. Yeah, he was just like, check this out. Yeah.
And didn't sew them up.
Yep. Yeah. He just put a loose piece of gauze on my crotch and told me to pull up my underwear.
He just took out his gum, split it in half, and plugged the 2 holes.
So, yeah, I was fully expecting to be put into one of those backless hospital gowns and everything.
No.
And yeah, they were just like, nope, just pull your pants down to your knees. Just pull your underwear down to your knees, and let's go. And
actually,
like,
they gave me a hospital gown. Come to think of it.
Really?
Yeah. I was in a hospital, so.
Oh, you were? Yeah, technically you were.
I did one in a Kaiser Permanente hospital.
See, that's why. Yeah, you went to like the legit good place.
I mean, your place has better ratings than my place, I think.
Really?
I didn't look up the urology clinic and the fucking, but yeah, I'm not gonna look that up.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
your place is super well rated. I can't imagine a Kaiser has that good of ratings.
Yeah,
a lot of people hate Kaiser, and I think a lot of people have bad experiences there, but I never have. My experience has been pretty universally great.
Yeah, my place, I seriously was just like, all right, I want to get this done. So I think that
Brooks and Dunn.
Brooks and Dunn.
Got him.
So that Monday, I was just like, I filled out the questionnaire on their website, and they got me back to me the next day, and they're like, all right, come in Friday. I'm like, oh, that was quick.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was pretty fun. Yeah.
Did you have a moment with anyone in the clinic? Like a truly human moment where you felt drawn to kiss them deeply on the lips?
Not really. I just kind of listened to the couple talk about Pokemon. There was the
okay,
couple.
What were they talking about Pokemon wise?
I couldn't really make it out. They were just kind of talking about like different Pokemon things, and they were like, the one guy's girlfriend kept drawing them little tiny pictures and giving them the pictures.
That's cute, actually. Yeah. That's really cute.
Yeah, she was the one that went with him to go watch the vasectomy happen.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really actually very sweet and cute.
Yeah. Also, they were very young too. I was thinking like they looked like maybe like early 20s. So I was just like,
maybe he's got like a demons in his sperm.
That's true.
You ever think about that?
Oh yeah, like he made like a like a pact with a witch,
right?
And the witch told him that, oh, your
firstborn will be the coming of the end.
He's like, hee, and you'll get all the money in the world, but you'll have demon spawn. He's like, all right, I'll get a vasectomy. He's like, damn it! I didn't think of that. Fuck! What the fuck? We'll just be like, all right, I'm gay now. Who cares? I'm busting dudes' butts.
Yeah, that's what makes someone gay. Is a fucking witch's threat. So, how'd you get into the queer community? You know, witch threatened me into it.
Witch threatened me.
Yeah,
said I was going to have babies, so I decided to be gay.
Yeah. That's how that works. Yeah, that's my coming out story. Yeah, fucking witches, right?
Fucking witches. Yeah, well, good for him though. He found a way to get away around the witch's curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have technically, I guess, a witch's curse, but it's just, bad genes. That's what we call in my family, bad genes.
So, this keeps on making me think of like one of my favorite things ever, and one of my favorite inside jokes with my brother is, for years, for some reason, the whole thing, the up your butt and around the corner, take a right and out your boner, or whatever. For some reason, he always thought it went up your butt and around the corner. This is not a witch's store.
That's amazing.
I know, it makes no sense. I was like, how did you think it was that?
Where did you pick that up? Around your butt, up your butt, and around the corner. There's a witch's store?
This is not a witch's store.
This is not a witch's store.
It's like a sign in it, like a fucking just like a apothecary or something.
Okay. Is that typically what's found in assholes? Is a witch's store?
Or around the corner of assholes? Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. This makes a lot of sense now.
Right.
I love that for your brother, though.
Yes. It's pretty good.
I'm going to start saying that, though. Mm-hmm. I want it to actually, I want to say it enough. And we should make sure that people on the podcast, they start saying it in their personal lives. And somehow this gets back to him, and it will justify in his mind that it's a real saying.
It'll be gaslighting him into feeling good about it and not being embarrassed. Which I don't think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he'll be like, guess what, Britt? Guess what? The other day I was in the store, and I heard another kid say to his brother, "Up your butt and around the corner. This is not a witch's store. It's a real fucking saying."
I mean, if he ever said that to me, though, I'd be like, you didn't hear that.
You didn't hear that.
That's a lie.
He'll get video evidence. Everyone has iPhones now.
Sure. Right. Yeah. He's always recording kids in the grocery store anyway.
I mean, I didn't want to put your brother on blast.
You didn't put him on blast.
You put him on the sex offender registry list, baby.
No, that's an amazing phrase. I love that.
Yeah. That's all I got for witches stores. But back to vasectomies. Yeah. So after I was done, they sewed my holes back up.
Damn. Lucky.
And then I was like, they're like, oh, you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm like, cool. And they're like, do you have a ride or anything? I'm like, no, I'm driving. Like, well, I guess you didn't take the Valium, so okay. And I drove right on out of there like a bat out of hell, baby.
See, Dr. Snip wouldn't let me drive my own car.
Yeah.
They were like, they made sure to say that to me. They were like, you cannot drive home. You have to use rideshare and then like a nurse like escorted me to the rideshare, I guess, too.
Really?
Yeah.
They probably were like, there's no way he knows how to drive.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to put this one on the house, Mr. Hoey. We feel we're just doing the world a bit of good here.
Yeah. Like he's like he was texting somebody while he was performing. Like, I'm performing my first vasectomy on a Sasquatch. No way this motherfucker knows how to drive. Ooh, wow, you have really good vocabulary for a Sasquatch.
Me talk good one day.
Me talk good. Me know one little Sasquatch. But were you asked multiple times, like I had like the nurse and then Dr. Snip asked me multiple times if I was sure that I didn't want to have kids, because they were like very adamant. They're like, "You sure you don't want kids? Are you sure you don't want kids?"
No one asked that.
So yeah, they were constantly bugging me about it. I was just like, "Yes, I'm sure I do not want children. I know it's permanent."
They made me sign the informed consent like thing with like the details of the procedure and everything. And they came in, and the doctor was like, "Hi, I'm the doctor that'll be performing the procedure. Are you ready to begin?" I'm like, "My balls are out!" And she's like, "Lower your voice. This is a library." And I was like, I knew I shouldn't have come to the library for the vasectomy.
And also, lower your penis.
Sorry, I'm flying at half mast for it's Veterans Day, you know.
It's Veterans Day.
It's for our soldiers, for our boys.
I'm half torqued here. I'm half torqued. It's only half torqued. Yeah.
But then it was cool. And then after that, for the whole day, I came back and did nothing but watch Paul Schrader films.
That's awesome.
I just wanted to like watch films about like lonely, desperate, you know, fully diseased men, you know, who are diseased in their soul purely.
How was your pain afterwards? Did you have a lot?
A little bit. I mean, for the day afterwards, for the first 2 days afterwards, it felt like really bad, like blue balls kind of. And then for the week after that, it kind of settled down a little bit. And then it hurt when I jerked off.
Yeah.
For the first time after like I think it was 10 days or 12 days or something like that. It was almost at 2 weeks, I think.
Wow. Yeah, I guess I should wait 2 weeks then.
Maybe you should. I don't know. There's differing information online. Some places say 1 week, some say 2.
Yeah, actually, Dr. Snip's like informative packet was this like, it's like it had a little thing where it was just like the day after surgery, and it was just like, don't do this, and it said like a couple days after surgery, it was just like gentle sexual stimulation. So I was just like, is that saying I should jerk off? I was just like, it doesn't feel like I should.
No. I think that's more of a vigorous stimulation, unless you like to go nice and slow with it.
Nice and gentle, like I'm driving an old car down in Georgia.
I like to put on some jazz music. Set the lights down low, maybe put out a rose to let it know that I love it.
Yeah, my pain, I don't know, I got home and I was just kind of like, I only took some ibuprofen and that was it since I've had it. Yeah.
That's all I took too.
Yeah, it's just been like a mild discomfort. Like I am like a little bit of like ball pain. Like today I was kind of moving around the best I have. But yeah, I don't think I moved for the first. I actually did the day after surgery. I went and met someone on OfferUp and picked up some Star Trek memorabilia.
That rocks.
Yeah, at like 10 a.m. So I got up and went and was just like, which I can't wait to show you. I forgot to take.
Yeah.
You're gonna be really into
fun.
it. Yeah, she was incredibly generous.
Really?
Just like.
What do you mean by that?
Put it in a bunch of freebies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That could mean a lot of things. She was incredibly generous, wink.
Wink.
Well, she threw in a couple blows. What? No, I was gonna say blowfish.
Oh yeah, no, she
What
put
are
some
you-
blowfish.
What were you going for?
No, she included the Enterprise pizza cutter,
Oh,
which is like $50.
Yeah, that thing rocks.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, you want this?" And then also a very interesting art piece that was made, I guess, like decades ago, of like the Enterprise of a toy Enterprise, or like kind of like a model Enterprise,
Okay.
going into a nebula, which is actually made out of like foam, drywall foam type stuff.
Interesting.
So it's like called Enterprise going into a nebula. It's very dusty, but yeah, she's like, yeah, my cousin picked this up years ago, and you want it? And I'm like, yeah,
That's
huge.
what do you consider huge? Like as big as one of these paintings?
It's big as like this big.
So that's not huge. It's not like as big. As
Big enough for what it was. Like it's like what was that, like a foot, 2 feet, a foot and a half?
Yeah, it's about a foot and a half, 2 feet.
Yeah, about 2 feet by like 2 feet with the Enterprise sticking out of it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she was just like, "You want this too?" Yeah, her name was Teresa. She was really cool. She was a big Trekkie.
Cool.
Yeah, she liked all the Soy Trek stickers on my car.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
And I didn't have any to give her. I wish I did. I was been like, "Here, take some
Oh, I just gave away the last of the Soy Trek stickers that'll ever be made.
that'll ever be made."
And I'm ever gonna I hate making stickers so fucking much. If we ever make stickers of any kind again, I'm just gonna send them out to be made.
Well, you're going to be making the first amab spermless podcast,
Oh,
the
yeah.
Star Trek podcast.
Oh yeah,
stickers.
yeah. Well, we'll just farm that out to wherever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can have sticker mule deal with that.
Yeah, whoever.
Oh yeah, I'll put that order in with sticker mule. We can give those away to maybe our Patreons or
Oh,
something.
that'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That way they can represent us. Yeah, like I'm listening to Soy Trek, the first amab spermless Star Trek podcast.
They got balls. They just don't work.
They got balls. They don't got sperm in them. So what happens to the sperm in our testicles now?
It goes up into your asshole now.
Does it?
Yeah.
To the witch's store.
To the witch's store. Goes up your butt, around the corner. Sperm is in the witch's store.
Oh, sperm is in the witch's store.
The sperm is in the witch's store.
But I forgot to ask that. Like I don't genuinely know.
Sperm and snot.
They just, because like I'm guessing our bodies still make sperm, but they just stay in the balls
Yeah.
and die.
Mm-hmm.
And but how do they
They're
get?
like, no.
You're going way too high, man. It's so shrill. That's right. I guess I don't need to go high because I'm already pretty high. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna cannibalize each other. These sperms. So, how do you feel being a sperm? Do you wake up and feel like you have meaning? Or do you feel like it's just an inevitable race to the dead end? I guess we'll just live in the balls now forever. We're not like our forefathers that were spilled on the floor. Our foreskin fathers. The foreskin fathers. They never had a chance to make a baby. Always just spilled into a tissue and flushed down the toilet.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
Yeah. So overall, how would you rate your vasectomy experience
Yeah. Well,
so far?
So far, like I haven't found the full recovery stage like you have yet. Like I still have like some pain in my testicles.
Yeah.
So like
You got pain in your testicles. Give them a resticle.
give them a resticle. It's only been 6 days since I've had it.
Resticle development.
Resticle development. So it's only been 6 days. So I'm still in the recovery phase. So yeah. So far, yeah. I mean, it's been okay, except for like the dull pain. I think is pretty much like I would describe like the general feeling. Like it's hard sleeping.
Interesting.
Like, because I'm a side sleeper.
A side sleeper.
Yeah.
Is it because you want something to slip in your sleep? You know what I'm saying?
Slipping out one little nightman cometh in there. No, it's like, I sleep on my side. So, like, typically I can move things around so my legs aren't, like, crushing them, but it's kind of painful down there. So I didn't even look at my crotch for the first, like, 3 days.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, I don't even want to see what's going on down there.
It's like a war zone already, and now
it's like a war zone.
We got Fallujah 2 here.
I was just making sure because, like, there is, like, I guess, like, a small possibility you can form, like, a golf ball size knot of, like, if something can go wrong and it explodes and something gets tight and explodes in there. But I was monitoring for that, so I was like, okay, it all feels pretty normal down there. But I didn't try to inspect it too closely because I was like, I don't want to see the hole.
Yeah, they didn't tell me about a knot that explodes.
Really?
Maybe that's specific to the procedure you got done, because it sounds like we got something a little bit different done.
Yeah,
because
we
they
both
didn't sew you up.
We did have two fully separate experiences.
Yeah.
You seem to have been sewn up.
Mine felt incredibly sterile and incredibly professional and, like, very streamlined. Yeah.
I mean, I think I was probably in a vasectomy mill type thing because I just
vasectomil.
Vasectomil, yeah, because there was a dude just like practically dying on that slab that I got on when I got in there, and it just was just like, all right, here you go, there you go, and now get out. And so I was like, fine, all right,
back out in the world, you piece of trash.
But I did get something that I don't think you got.
I didn't get that. I know what you're talking about, and it's in the reviews in several places.
Really?
People all really like this. Tell us what you got at the end.
So after Dr. Snip finished my vasectomy, like, he kind of threw a towel on my crotch.
Throw in the towel, boys.
Throw in the towel.
We're done here.
Give me a little privacy towel. After cutting me open. And
like, cover up that monstrosity.
And then he's
I
just
don't
like,
want to look at it no more.
So we have a little something that we only give to the most bravest patients, which I knew was bullshit.
Oh yeah,
but it's nice
they
to hear.
gave it to the weird guy who was freaking out.
Yeah, they gave it to the weird guy.
Two to him.
Yeah, they give him 2, but they're like, we give this to the brave patients, and he took out a multi-tool that made it with a wood finish that says Dr. Snip, and I was so fucking stoked to get this.
Yeah. A Swiss vasectomy knife.
Yeah, it was a Swiss vasectomy. That'd be awesome if he used the
the
Swiss Army knife.
At the end of the procedure, is like, yeah, you want to see what I cut you up with?
And he just has
the multi-tool. It's like
a tiny pair of scissors that's in those.
I used that and the corkscrew to get in there.
Tied it with my tongue.
It was like opening a bottle of wine.
Don't worry, you have to worry about making any more sperm.
I drink it out.
Call me Lestat.
Like, I'm like, what are you doing down there? I look, and he just has both of my vas deferens in his mouth going...
Like he has a beer helmet on.
Like he has a beer helmet on, just sucking the last of the viable sperm out of my testicles. He's like, oh God.
Clean plate glove.
Clean plate glove. But yeah, he gave me that, and I was so stoked. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep that until the day I die. It's pretty awesome. Very little awesome memento for mine. I was also hoping, like, I mean, you could probably answer this.
Yeah, definitely.
Do they give you any sort of documentation saying that you're sperm free?
After you get it tested again, yeah.
Oh, really?
I mean, they will, like, you'll get test results. That'll say, like, sperm count, and then it'll give the sperm count, like, is it positive for, a high enough sperm count for anything to happen or no? And I got a negative on that.
Oh, hell's yeah.
And they also, at least for my hospital, they gave me the initial test results of the vas deferens that they got were, like, of adequate size to be, like, a good for a vasectomy and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. I got a couple of pieces of documentation, but I already went back and came in a cup. Oh yeah, that's another thing that you do.
Oh yeah,
is the thing that you haven't done yet.
No.
The last part of the process is I had to go into a clinic Thankfully over in Bellevue. And it was like a testing clinic for Kaiser Permanente. And like they gave me a cup that I think I still have, but like I went there and like, do you have the cup? And I'm like, no. And they're like, oh, okay. And they gave me a new cup. And just they're like, yeah, go into the bathroom and
crank it.
Put a. I think they said, go into the bathroom and produce a sample.
Yeah.
For the cup, make sure you get it all the way in there, and like close up the top, and then put it like in the window here.
Did they give you any material, or they just felt that you were going to just look at your phone or something?
Yeah. I mean, people just have phones now, I think.
Oh, so they, like, because I always remember, like, back when I was like younger,
right,
I remember,
have
like
magazines and stuff.
Yeah, like
they offered me material if I needed it, but I didn't want to touch their fucking old fucking sperm ass magazines, brother.
God,
you don't want to touch the fucking magazines at the fucking at the Kaiser fucking vasectomy fucking. Oh no, dude, no.
Yeah, they probably use those on their break. They're just like, I'm gonna go. Hey, it's my lunch. I'm gonna go crank it off in the sample room.
Yeah, I mean, and everything they have is probably like the third wave of Bush era stuff. Like,
just like
I'm talking the pubic hair, not the president.
Just like when you go into a doctor's office and they always just have like the oldest copies of magazines.
Right. They have highlights from like 14 years ago. It was like new when you were a kid, and you're like, I think I've read this before.
We visit the Twin Towers. It's like, oh, that's not
aboard
good.
the Challenger shuttlecraft.
Aboard the Challenger shuttlecraft. Yeah, it's like the Bush dynasty. They're going places. But yeah, like, it would be curious to see what they have. But yeah, I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I gotta find time to go to the clinic. Yeah, whenever I start to get my 30 pops off.
30 pops off.
30 pops off.
30 pops.
30 pop. 30 pop.
Yeah. This must be pop. Dirty pop, dirty pop.
Dirty pop, dirty pop. And they hear a pop coming from the sample room. They're like, did one of your testicles just explode? Yes.
But on beat.
But on beat. So we're going to keep that in the song.
Put it in the song, baby. Timbaland, hit it.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, I was hoping that.
Yeah, I'm excited to go into like a strange restroom and jerk off into a cup one time.
Well, also, they offer like a home test. You weren't offered a home test?
No, I was not offered a home test.
Yeah, I guess they can send something to me, which I think is like probably less reliable because I feel like
my sperm, they said like needed to be like 15 minutes old at most or something.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I
they
feel like
my new sperm.
If I got to mail it in, it's going to be like a couple days just sitting in there.
Yeah, I don't want to send them that old sperm. They need it fresh.
It gets to them, it's all yellow and crusty. It's just like being gross.
You just send it in between the pages of one of their magazines. Ring it out.
That's more or less in there. No, what I was hoping for is they give you a little card that you can have that says like, I'm sperm free. That'd be fun.
I can make you one.
Yeah, we should start. And also when I posted,
we should make a challenge coin.
We should make a challenge coin. But when I posted about it on Instagram, several of our listeners, like guys who listen to our podcast, messaged me saying they had gotten a vasectomy years ago.
I got a lot of people saying that. Yeah. A lot of people like vasectomy solidarity and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
tons of people.
The response was overwhelmingly positive. From like AFAB people, who are mostly affected.
Oh yeah,
and men and others, amab people who've gotten the vasectomy. They're just like, yeah, no, it rocks. That's a great thing, and that's really good to hear. I think, and so yeah, I mean, I think maybe we could, if we make cards, maybe we can send them to those couple guys, some of our listeners who
some dudes
who get the vasectomies.
Yeah. I got a lot of people just saying all juice, no seeds.
All juice, no seeds.
Which is a great thing. We love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lots of people, though. Lots of people saying fun stuff, giving us encouragement for getting the old snip-a-dip-dam-dam.
Yeah. hopefully other people follow suit. That's good, especially like in a world where, you know, abortion rights are being taken away from women, you know, and that's already hard enough for women to get hysterectomies and and also like other forms of birth control can cause have side effects.
Right. I had a friend who got a hysterectomy. It cost him $16,000.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
And they're just giving vasectomies away. Dr. Snip is doing 20 a day.
Yeah. Do you mind how much, if I ask how much it cost you?
My insurance did not cover it.
That sucks.
Yes.
At all? Nothing?
At all.
Bummer.
So yeah, it was about $800.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
But I mean, you know, that's less money than 3 abortions.
Exactly. How I see it is, it's overall it'll cost less than having a child.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's like a peace of mind. And I don't know, it fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Knowing just you're shooting blanks all over the world, baby.
Yeah, you don't have to. Don't have to buy condoms or anything like that.
I mean, you should still.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it
Depends on your situation.
It depends on if you're with a partner,
right? If you're monogamous or not.
If you're monogamous with a partner, and then you don't really need to have it. But it's if you're. If you're
out there fucking and sucking like this one.
If you're out there fucking and sucking like this one.
Yeah, if you're trying to get put on a list to a sex party, that is.
So do you actually want, I have some condoms. Do you want them?
I mean, what kind of condoms are they?
They're the skin ones.
Are they skin elite large?
They're just skin something or other, yeah.
I mean, they got to be the elite large because
This homie got a big old dick.
They're not the elite large. I'm sorry.
So no, thank you.
Okay, I was thinking about just putting them in a free pile.
Yeah, definitely do that somewhere. Yeah, because those things fit like fucking trying to put a fucking finger condom on your dick. Too tight, baby.
Too tight.
Oh, your science is too tight.
Science is too tight. Yeah. So if you're messing, with several people, definitely wear condoms.
Yeah, unless you all get tested regularly and then
Fuck and suck.
Exactly. Just get it everywhere. It doesn't even matter. It's just fluid.
It's just like white Kool-Aid now.
Yeah,
like
just white Kool-Aid.
The white Gatorade, Arctic Frost. I think.
Yeah, Arctic Frost.
Yeah,
it's just Arctic Frost. God, that would be awesome if they could actually just replace it with a different fluid.
For me, it'd be Diet Coke. You know that shit.
Or you could put
Pepsi Zero.
Or you could put the vape things in there, so it just instead of fluid, it just has the vape come out.
Oh, that would be awesome. My dick would be like a dragon.
You could be like, all right, who wants to hit this vape?
It's dick flavored.
It's dick flavored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns? Does your dick smell any different since you didn't wash it for a while?
I only went one day.
Oh, I bet your dick was still pretty stanky. It was still pretty
stanky, but
it smelled like damn collard green when you put a lot of vinegar up in there.
But I think did you have any negative family reactions from it?
My parents don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my brother knows.
Do you think your parents would have a reaction to it?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my balls are really none of their business.
Yeah, honestly. But I don't know if they're we're expecting grandkids.
No, they are, from my brother and his wife.
Yeah.
So, odd coincidence, I actually got the vasectomy the day my brother actually got married.
Wow.
And it was a total coincidence because I booked it several months out. My appointment was really cheap, but I had to book it 2 months out.
Yeah.
And so, I don't mind waiting for good medical care, and it was good medical care. It was good, fast, efficient. But my brother and his wife, they're settling down. They just bought a house with a lot of extra room in it, and it's obvious they're going to be starting a family probably in the next few years. And so I think my mom is definitely satiated in that way for that. And I've always been the queer weird one who is
They've written you off already.
Oh, 100%. They're not even sure, like, if, they don't know what's going on.
They don't know where you're putting that sperm.
Exactly. I mean, they met a few of them, but they know plays. They probably have an inkling.
They have an inkling of where it's going, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they know my girlfriend. They know I'm probably just filling her up like a water bottle, which I am.
Harold's girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I told my one brother, but I haven't told my tradcath brother who believes in having lots of kids. Because I don't think he would have a good reaction to it.
Oh, no. Every sperm is special. Every sperm is good.
Yeah, exactly.
Every sperm is needed in your neighborhood.
Also, he hasn't been responding to me since, like, the Palestine things happened.
Uh-oh.
So, because he's very pro-Israel. And
Oh,
so
no,
he knows
really?
that so I think he's just avoiding any sort of conversation about that. So he hasn't responded to any messages from me since last month. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
So I didn't even have a chance to tell him anyway.
Cool. I think that's probably a great place to leave it.
Yeah.
And I think if we learned anything from this, you should get your balls snipped.
Absolutely.
And free Palestine.
And free Palestine, yeah.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
And we should also drown Netanyahu in one of those bodies of water.
In our spermless seminal fluid.
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool. Be like, yeah, enjoy drowning in goy cum. No, that comes off as kind of anti-Semitic. Never mind. Never mind. It is goy cum, but
no, yeah, I think it's everyone should if they don't plan on having kids, and it's the most effective birth control method there is.
Absolutely, it's the only 100% effective birth control method
with zero side effects. Like it won't affect your hormones or anything.
So actually, the greatest side effect noted on recent studies on vasectomies is increased sexual desire and activity.
Hells yeah!
Because it loosens a lot of people's inhibitions when they don't have to worry about having a baby, especially if they've had a baby or two before. They'll be hesitant a lot of times to have sex because they think sex is a consequential action.
Yes.
Because it is when you have sperm that you're putting in people.
Yeah,
and that's why I've always wrapped it.
Yeah.
I've always been rapping, rippity doo.
I've been rapping since day one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an OG.
OG rapper.
A real rap star.
Yeah. That's really that's what your biggest takeaway is. The only side effect to having a vasectomy is more fucking sex
and being a cool motherfucker.
People handshake you on the street. They'll be like, "Hell yeah, good."
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of uncool motherfuckers with vasectomies.
Yeah, I'm sure there are.
But I feel like getting the procedure done speaks to a certain lack of I don't know. It can speak to a lot of different things, I guess.
Yeah. I think it shows a lot of responsibility, I think.
It shows, at least some foresight and responsibility.
Yeah.
Unless someone's doing it as a little trick.
Yeah, a little trick. Yeah, they did. We're like, all right, well, we need to contact anyone, and just like, no, everyone knows. My girlfriend.
Call my mother.
My girlfriend knows I'm having it done. She really wants it done. Too.
That should be like the first sign your mother has of life of you in the last several years. Is you just make the doctor call her and be like, your son Patrick's getting a vasectomy. Like,
What? Yeah, no, she will have no idea. I haven't talked to her in 8 years.
She probably listens to the cast.
She probably does.
Pretty popular with her demographic.
I do wonder if she Googles my name sometimes. So it could come up.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'll come up all right.
It's like, what the fuck is he even talking about?
What's his vasectomy special?
What's a vasectomy? Oh, my God.
She can't even read the word. What?
I mean, she is basically illiterate, so.
Cool. That's probably why she has some of the beliefs she has.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, no excuse for my dad, who supposedly has a master's degree. So
a masturbator's degree.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he spends a little too much time in that weird bathroom at the hospital. collecting samples for no one.
Well, after I tried to get like 30 samples out or 30 cranks out in the next couple like weeks, I guess I'll get my masturbator's degree as
Yeah,
well.
you will. Yeah.
It'd be like, all right, you've graduated. You got them all done.
You get the black belt.
You get the black belt. Yeah. like there's just a guy, there's like a sensei appears in my room and he's just like I open
Bows to you.
yeah, I open my bedroom door and he's just like he just bows and hands me and ties it around my waist. He's like, congratulations. I'm like, wow, thanks, cool.
Neat.
I wish I kept my jujitsu belts. I didn't.
Mm-hmm. How far did you get in jiu-jitsu?
Only 2-stripe white belt.
Oh, that's not very far.
Not very far. I quit because it got too expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $140 a month.
That's expensive.
That is expensive.
But is it like you can go almost every day, or?
Yeah, you can pretty much go every day if you want.
I mean,
to.
if you use that, then it's not so expensive. Like if you go almost every day, it's, you figure like $5 a day is a great deal for.
It was a pretty good workout, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a lot of like right-wing ideology tied to Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
You're probably not allowed to jerk off in front of everybody.
No, I'm not. Like I was just
So
like,
there goes why you like sports in the first place.
it's like, oh, you all are brutalizing me.
Stop hitting me, guys! It's mean.
Stop hitting me. Let me jerk off, guys, please.
It's not gay. We're all bros here. Stop it.
Well, come on, it said no gi, so I'm not wearing my gi. You're supposed to wear something else underneath, Patrick. I know. Like, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing my nude body.
Are you body shaming me?
I'm fully torqued. It's fine.
Are you really body shaming me?
Are you really body shaming
At the
me right now?
anime clinic?
In my Brazilian jiu-jitsu class, you're body shaming me for being fully nude. I'm trying to wrestle you on the floor.
Why do you have this little voice?
I don't know.
This scenario. Cool.
All right. So sum it all up. Get a vasectomy.
Yep. I think that's a great place for us to call it good.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. This has been Soy Trek.
Soy Trek.
Go to patreon.com/dumbidiotbs to help support us. That'd be really fucking cool, y'all.
Yep. Yeah. And as you said, we're the first amab
Spermless Star Trek podcast.
Yes.
One more time.
The first amab spermless Star Trek podcast.
We did it. Bye.
Bye.